Keep away from me, you wretch!
I cannot keep away. Your beauty draws me.
Your passion ignites me.
Little Women, the Broadway musical, is on Broadway right now, but you did not have to travel to New York to see it. The production kicked off Booth Tarkington Civic Theater's new season after coming off a grand celebration marking 100 years.
One more time.
Producing director Michael Lasley has seen Civic's grow throughout the 25 years he's been with the company.
I think that the best way to put the idea of the 100 years is, I think that those of us who are here have to be conscious of the shoulders on which we stand. You know, the people that got us here and gave us this opportunity to reinvent Civic anew.
The top-notch casting, the detail in every costume, and sets that rival the best of the best are what makes the Civic Theater stand out.
And that is the opportunity that we offer that I think that you don't find very many other places. Is that to have the opportunity to do that and be supported in such a spectacular way, as you've noted with the scenery and everything around you. Is, we work very hard to make this look like Broadway.
There must be somewhere I can be.
Julia Bonet grew up in Carmel. Her roots have always been in the theater, and she won the starring role in Little Women.
And I grew up with Civic. My parents always took us to Civic shows when we were little. I was in the kids' chorus of Joseph when I was younger, so, Civic has always been a part of my life.
What many may not know is that none of the actors are paid to perform. They audition truly for their love of the craft and their desire to be part of a Civic production.
Everyone you work with, from the directors to the costumers to, the crew, everyone is so professional, and that professional attitude rubs off on everyone else involved.
Civic's original name was the Little Theater Society of Indiana. It was part of a national movement in the early 1900s, which brought live theater to local stages. It evolved throughout its centennial of survival. The Civic managed to stage a few productions during World War I. During the Second World War, many Civic members found themselves on the front lines. Even in the 70s, the Civic had its first play about the African-American experience.
In your 25 years, do you remember a time, though, when the Civic was kind of struggling and you're wondering, okay, this is a tough season?
Oh yeah, there are definitely those times. They're the ones we try and forget really fast.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's okay.
Reality check, I guess. Right?
No, it is. Those are the things that drive you when you're thinking about what's next season going to be like, because you don't want it to be that. You don't want to find yourself in the circumstance where you're doing a show that you thought was going to be really great and that nobody wants to see.
Civic moved locations within Indianapolis a few times, including a stay on the campus of Marian University. But in 2011, the theater headed north to Carmel.
Prior to our move up here, our audience north of 96th Street had consisted of around about 15% of our total audience. And that's definitely turning around for us.
If you want to see what's coming up this season at the Civic Theater, go to IndieBoomer.com to join the members-only club. You'll have a chance to win tickets to Civic Theater's next production, The Game's Afoot, opening October 23rd. Joy Dumandan, Boomer TV.